Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. Before the full review, I can't resist showing you a quick peek at the Grand Seiko SBGE245G. It's a new release. The model in itself, GMT Spring Drive, is not new, but this colorway, which won't show very good in this video because the lighting here is artificial and kind of yellow. The colorway is quite original. It's sort of burgundy on the dial and on the rehaut, where you can see the GMT hours, and with a sort of slate gray bezel. And I suppose the insert is covered with a sapphire as well, so it's shining, it's dazzling. It's quite a big watch, as you can see on my wrist here. I'll take it off. It's 44 millimeter, and I always thought this watch was kind of big, especially the bezel makes it look very big, but it was hard to resist, and I had to bring this one home. And so, as you can see, the second hand is gliding very smoothly. It's the advantage of Spring Drive. And obviously it will always be on time. Spring Drive is deadly accurate. And you have a 3-day power reserve. And the power reserve shows here with also an interesting color detail with a bright red that turns to orange and then gray. So the 3 days are well represented here on the power reserve. Yeah, so it's a GMT model. You have a GMT bezel that goes both ways, and the bezel is fully loomed, so it's really gorgeous at night. So you have loom on, a very sharp loom on all the hours of the bezel. There's not much loom on the dial itself. It's at the quarters. You can see that the pips of loom are here at the 12. They are within the hour markers, which are obviously very sharp markers as usual. The 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. The date is nicely put at 4 o'clock in line with the crown, which is small, nicely tucked away. And obviously it's Grand Seiko, so you have the nice polishing, Zaratsu polishing, beautiful bracelet. It's much lighter than a Rolex Oyster, for example. It's very smooth. The watch itself is not too heavy. I was comparing it to the new Marine Master, actually, at the shop, and it was much. It's still a quite heavy piece. Obviously, it's a big case. Compared to Marine Master, it was much lighter. And yeah, let's not forget, obviously, also the golden accent on the GMT denomination and on the second hand and on the GMT hand, which is loomed as well. So you can find all sorts of use for that. For example, my kids just went to bed, and if I line up the triangle with the GMT, I can follow during the night how long they're going to sleep. Hopefully going to reach the 11 hours point and let daddy recover from a long week. So please pardon the poor lighting here. I'll give you better shots tomorrow, or in the coming days at least, in the daylight, or at least with some white light. But I really wanted to share with you my first experience of this watch. I was really not expecting to purchase it. I got a decent price rebate on this, and I decided to go for it to experience another Grand Seiko. It's my second Spring Drive. As you know, I have the Snowflake. So, but yeah, it's a very different watch. And this is a steel watch, by the way, with a steel bracelet. It's not titanium. I can't speak too loud because the kids are sleeping next door. And alright, I'll speak to you more in the next one with a full review. A couple of interesting things to mention about this watch. I really like the rehaut, and as you can see, the numbers change direction, so that when you look at it from the front, you can always read the time easily, the second time zone easily. So here you can track 3 time zones, your main hour, your second GMT, and then you can turn around the bezel for the third time zone. Alright guys, speak to you in more details about this watch in the next one. Bye bye.